Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that you're all having an amazing Christmas Eve. I'm just coming on really quick just to do a galvanic purely because, well, first I want nice skin for Christmas, and also I've had a couple of people who want to know how to use it in a different way for specific things. So I'm going to show you for how we do it for defining cheekbones, helping the jowl area, any of the forehead, and these, I can't ever say the word, but those folds, these bits, things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to apply the first gel. I'm just going to quickly spray my face. I hope that everybody's having a fab day so far. I know that it's Christmas Eve, so I just personally want to have some good skin for Christmas. So I'm just patting on the pre-cleansing gel, which is the first gel, and then just patting it all over the skin, and this is going to really be repelled deeply into skin to pull all of those impurities out that are 5 layers deep at the moment. Okay, right, so I'm just going to literally spray my hand and turn on the galvanic to setting 4 because I want to do the 5 minutes of the negative treatment. Okay, so you can hear it there, it was beeping 3 times, and that means that my skin's nicely dehydrated. So if you want to get drainage of any fluid buildup around the nasal area, you bring the device up, you drag it down, you applying a little pressure and keep it onto the skin, and you pull it up and you hold it into place. And what that's going to do is give you that little eyebrow lift. It's working on those areas, and you're really just applying the pressure, making sure that you are keeping the connection with the skin, and you are literally lifting and holding. Okay, so you want to hold it in a certain place if that's where you're wanting to do it. If you want to do more for the cheekbones, you do it around the cheeks. So you bring it up, underneath, and hold. Okay, and keep it in contact with the skin all times. And you'll hear that it's beeping every 10 seconds. That's telling you that that's working. Okay, so this is how you're going to really concentrate on that cheekbone definition there. Okay, for these areas you want to pull it around and then up, and that way you are targeting those lines as well as defining those cheekbones. If you want to work on the jowl area, you're literally pulling and lifting. Okay, so let's get it here. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. And if you want to do it for the double chin area here, you literally again pulling it up and hold. Lift and hold. So it's different strokes for different folks depending on whatever you're wanting to get from it. But the way that the negatively charged gel is being repelled, because the galvanic's currently on a negative charge setting, this is just really getting that sort of tightening in, but we're also really pre-cleansing as well, so we're getting that really good facial for the skin. So bringing it up and hold. So we want that cheekbone definition. And just make sure that you're obviously covering the whole of the face. But I've had a lot of people who've got their galvanics who just aren't sure on the way that they want to do it. So if you've got more trouble area here, you're just literally targeting those areas that you want to target. Okay, so I might be pulling around and up, around the eye socket and up. And if it's the forehead, you just literally want to let it groove over the forehead in this up-down motion, and then hold it for just for a minute. Don't hold just for a second. You're not holding it for a long time in that space, but you're just literally going to bring it up and hold. If that's what you're wanting from it, you just make it so that it's whatever you want it for. maybe you've got more area here that you want to work on. But remember, if it's for the nasal area, bring it down and around, and you're really getting that drainage of the extra moisture. And you can put it around your, if you've got mouth lines you want to work on, just making sure that you're getting it in there. Up and down, moving it up and down. In this motion. My eyebrows a little lamination there. But it's literally just going to take you 5 minutes. And then you're going to do the 5 minutes with the other one. And it'll be worth it. So I just really want to do it so that I can have best skin for Christmas. Can't have everything else, unfortunately. I hope that everybody's doing okay with the whole guidelines changing. I know a lot of people are worried that we're going to be going into another lockdown in January, so I know that a lot of people are looking at these devices to be able to use for themselves, but also to recommend to clients, etc. So there we go, that's done. So I'm just going to wipe off the excess. These are one of our little towelettes that, if you look at my story, you literally, they look like a little mint or something, and you put them in the water and it just looks like it just expands. It's amazing. Okay, so I've done the pre-treat. I'm just going to do the other gel. The new gels actually come with a twist, so you don't actually have to have scissors to cut them off. Right, so I've squeezed all this gel. This is the Age Lock gel. Just patting it on. And then what's going to happen is all the impurities from the cleansing gel that I've just applied are going to be brought out to the surface, and the Age Lock Secret Anti-Aging ingredients are going to be dried straight down to the 5 layers to really, really get to work. So I'm just going to spray my hand again and then select number 3, because that is our positive charge for 5 minutes. And then this is where, especially if you're wanting to really target those lines and wrinkles, you can even concentrate on just certain areas that you're wanting results from. So if you just want a forehead one, just concentrate at the forehead mostly. If you're wanting to define the cheekbones and drain the nasal area, you can do. If you're wanting to lift the eyebrow more, you can just really adapt it to whatever result that you're wanting, but just make sure that you're making smooth, slower movements and then pausing and holding it, but it has to be in contact with your skin all of the time. And if you are doing it on somebody else, you need to be touching their skin to complete the current. So you need to either have your hand on their shoulder, maybe you've got your hand on their neck, maybe you're holding their hand, and you're literally just going to bring it around and up like that. Okay, so if it's the jowls, this is what you want to do. Really concentrate on these areas. It's the double chin area. Just bring it up and around and pause it a little bit in those troubled areas where you want it to concentrate on. And it's really going to get to work on the anti-aging part. So obviously the neck is really important for us to concentrate on for that. But it's also, just like our body, Galvanic is our skin tightening machine, so that you can see the way that the facial device also does that for the face. So when you do a pinch test, you'll be able to see that the amount of skin that you can pinch is reduced after you've done your galvanic treatment, because it's all been tightened, which is why it's our wrinkle iron, because the skin is getting tightened, and it's amazing. So the way that the positive current here is working, so I can drain around here and up, and work on my forehead, just rolling it up and down, and then pausing on any really troubled areas. So we all know that my forehead's the whole reason I started and got this product. So just up and down. hold. And so you might see a difference after the first one. You might need more than one treatment, but it's just like anything really. The more you do it, the better the results are going to be. I haven't done it for a few days, so I wanted to do it just in time for Christmas. And for anyone who doesn't have this, I pre-cleansed my face with the Lumi Spa, which I always do. And then I toned with our exfoliating toner, which is coming out in January, which is super exciting. And then I'm just getting the treatment done. I think it's going to start to come to an end soon. And these are just the facial gels. I will do the line corrector after for myself, but that's for the deeper lines and wrinkles, where I'm going to swap the head to this one and use it with our collagen cream. And then I'm just literally going to do it on my dedicated area. So for me, that is my forehead, my frown lines. Anyone who is worried about these lines, they can concentrate on that more. Maybe if you're a smoker or a woodwind instrument player, you might have the wrinkles around the mouth, which you can also concentrate on. And you're just really giving your face that amazing cleanse and treatment. That's all going to be on offer as well in the Boxing Day sale. So if you want any information on that, let me know. But this is honestly just as easy as it is. So bring it up, hold, back down, hold, and back down, hold, and you can see it. I think that it looks more defined already. So I'm just going to do this and then go and spend the rest of Christmas with the family. I hope that everybody else is having an amazing Christmas Eve, as I said. And remember, these things are not just for Christmas, they're for life. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe the head down there, wipe off the excess gel. And then I'm going to just do my line corrector, the collagen cream, which again is going on offer in the Boxing Day sale, with the head that already comes with the Galvanic. So I'm going to do that, but you can see there, I'm very happy with that. And I hope you all have an amazing Christmas, and thank you so much for joining me. Take care, bye.